Lifta was a Palestinian Arab village on the outskirts of Jerusalem. The population was driven out during the Arab-Jewish hostilities of 1947–48 and the efforts to relieve the siege of Jerusalem. The village, which is mainly intact, is located on a hillside between the western entrance to Jerusalem and the Romema neighborhood. In 2012, plans to rebuild the village as an upscale neighborhood were rejected by the Jerusalem District Court. History. The site has been populated since ancient times. Lifta is mentioned in the Hebrew Bible as a border between the Israelite tribes of Judah and Benjamin. It was the northernmost demarcation point of the territory of the tribe of Judah. The Romans and Byzantines called it Lifta, and the Crusaders referred to it as Lifta. The remains of a courtyard home from the Crusader period remains in the center of the village. Ottoman era. In 1596, Lifta was a village in the Ottoman Empire, Nahia of Jerusalem under the Liwa of Jerusalem, and it had a population of 396. It paid taxes on wheat, barley, olives, fruit orchards and vineyards. In 1834, a battle took place here. During the revolt of that year, the Egyptian Ibrahim Pasha and his army fought and defeated local rebels, led by Sheikh Qasim al-Ahmad, a prominent local ruler. However, the Qasim al-Ahmad family remained powerful and ruled the region southwest of Nablus from their fortified villages of Deir Istia and Beit Waz and some 40 kilometers due north of Lifta. In 1863, Victor Guerin described Lifta as being surrounded by gardens of lemon trees, oranges, figs, pomegranates, almonds and apricots. An Ottoman village list of about 1870 indicated 117 houses and a population of 395, though the population count included men only. The Palestine Exploration Fund's survey of Western Palestine in 1883 described it as a village on the side of a steep hill, with a spring and rock-cut tombs to the south. British Mandate era. In 1917, Lifta surrendered to the British forces with white flags and, as a symbolic gesture, the keys to the village. In the 1922 census of Palestine, Lifta had a population 1,451, all Muslims, increasing in the 1931 census to 1,893, 1,844 Muslims, 35 Jews and 14 Christians, in a total of 410 houses. In 1945, the population of Lifta was 2,250, all Arabs, and the total land area was 8,743 dunams, according to an official land and population survey. 3,248 dunams were for cereals, while 324 dunams were built-up land. The village had a mosque, a shrine for Sheikh Badr, 2 coffee houses, a social club, and a few shops. It also had an elementary school, one for boys and one for girls. The farmers of Lifta marketed their produce in Jerusalem markets and took advantage of the city's services. 1948, and after. In the 1948 war, one of the goals of the Haganah was securing the western exit of the city. Towards this end, Arabs fled from villages at the entrance to Jerusalem, among them Lifta. In 1947, the Haganah shot a Lifta resident who informed Arab forces about the departure of Jewish convoys to Tel Aviv. According to historian Arif al-Arif, a coffee house in Lifta was attacked by members of the Lehi, killing 6 people, and wounding 7 others. After the attack, most of the inhabitants fled, but the village remained largely intact. Some 55 original stone houses are still standing, but the village has never been repopulated. In 2011, plans were announced to demolish the village and build a luxury development consisting of 212 luxury housing units and a hotel. Former residents brought a legal petition to preserve the village as a historic site. Lifta is the last remaining Arab village that was depopulated to have not been either completely destroyed or re-inhabited. By 2011, 3 books about the Palestinian village history had been published. Culture. Lifta was known to be among the wealthiest communities in the Jerusalem area, and their embroiderers were reported to be among the most artistic. Thob Gabani bridal dresses were very popular in Lifta and in Milha. These dresses were made of Gabani, a natural cotton covered with gold-color silk floral embroidery produced in Aleppo, and were much more narrow than other dresses and with sleeves which were not as wide as normal. The sides, sleeves and chest panel of the dress were all adorned with silk insets. These dresses were normally ordered from Bethlehem by the future bride. The married women of Lifta used the distinctive conical chatway headdress, embellished with their bride money. Beside being used in Bethlehem, it was only used in Lifta, Ain Kam, Beit Jala and Beit Sahur. Bibliography. Avner, Rena. Jerusalem, Lifta Final Report. Hadashot Archaeologiot Excavations and Surveys in Israel. Baron, J.B., ed. Palestine. Reportum General Abstracts of the Census of 1922. Government of Palestine. Barclay, James Turner. The City of Great King, or Jerusalem as it was. Philadelphia. J. Challen and Sons, etc. Baron, J.B., ed. Palestine. Reportum General Abstracts of the Census of 1922. Government of Palestine. Conda, Claude Rainier, Kitchener, H.H. The Survey of Western Palestine. Memoirs of the Topography, Orography, Hydrography, and Archaeology 3. London. Committee of the Palestine Exploration Fund. Dagan, Yehuda, Bada, Letitia. Jerusalem, Lifta Survey Final Report. Hadashot Archaeologiot Excavations and Surveys in Israel. Dorfan, Claudine. La Palestine Byzantine, Supplement A Populations. Bar International Series 726. 3. Catalogue. Oxford. Archaea Press. ISBN 0-860-549-054. Gilbert, Major Vivian. The Romance of the Last Crusade. London, UK. Guérin, Victor. Description Géographique Historique et Archéologique de la Palestine. 1. Judy, Pt. 1. Paris. L'Imprimerie Nationale. Hadawi, Sami. Village Statistics of 1945. A Classification of Land and Area Ownership in Palestine. Palestine Liberation Organization Research Center. Hyman, Mordecai. Jerusalem, Lifta Final Report. Hadashot Archaeologiot Excavations and Surveys in Israel. Hutteroth, Wolf Dieter, Abdul Fattah, Kamal. Historical Geography of Palestine, Transjordan and Southern Syria in the late 16th century. Erlanger Geographische Arbeiten, Sonderband 5. Erlangen, Germany. Vorstand der Frankischen Geographischen Gesellschaft. ISBN 3-92040541-2. Khalidi, Walid. All That Remains. The Palestinian villages occupied and depopulated by Israel in 1948. Washington, D.C. Institute for Palestine Studies. ISBN 0-88728-224-5. Mills, E. ed. Census of Palestine 1931. Population of villages, towns and administrative areas. Jerusalem. Government of Palestine. Morris, Benny. The Birth of the Palestinian Refugee Problem Revisited. Cambridge University Press. ISBN 978-0521-00967-6. Palmer, E.H. The Survey of Western Palestine. Arabic and English name lists collected during the survey by Lieutenants Conda and Kitchener, R.E. Transliterated and explained by E.H. Palmer. Committee of the Palestine Exploration Fund. Pringle, Denise. Secular Buildings in the Crusader Kingdom of Jerusalem. An Archaeological Gazette. Cambridge University Press. ISBN 0521460107. Skolch, Alexander. Palestine in Transformation, 1856–1882. Studies in Social, Economic, and Political Development. Institute for Palestine Studies. ISBN 978-0-88728-234-8. Stillman, Yedida Kalfin. Palestinian Costume and Jewelry. Albuquerque. University of New Mexico Press. ISBN 0-8263-04907. Collection of Palestinian Clothing and Jewelry. Socien. Alphabetisches Verzeichnis von Ortschaften des Paschalich Jerusalem. Zeitschrift des Deutschen Palästinenvereins 2. 135-63. Tobler, Titus. Dr. Titus Tobler's Zweibucher Topographie von Jerusalem und Sinnenumgebungen 2. Berlin. G. Reimer, Zellinger, Yehiel, Jerusalem, Lifta, Final Report, Hadashot Archaeologiot, Excavations and Surveys in Israel.